guys, today is 6th of Feb and day 12th of my trip, and today we are leaving Vietnam and we are going to Cambodia. This is the bus ticket which will go to Phnom Penh, which is the capital of Cambodia, and the bus we are taking. We are paying around 220,000 dong for this bus. It's a AC and Wi-Fi bus, which is a Wi-Fi as well, and it will take around 5 to 6 hours to reach Cambodia from here. So the bus will stop on the midway for immigration as well. So by calculating that time, it will take around 6.5 hours. Vietnam was pretty awesome, and the hostel we were staying in the last day were pretty good. They gave us breakfast as well, packed breakfast as well morning, because they know we were leaving. There were 2 free beer yesterday for us. So incredible time we had in Vietnam. So hopefully Cambodia will be just like Vietnam, or maybe more awesome than Vietnam. So this is the end of our Vietnam trip. From the now we'll be showing you Cambodia. So this is the bus. This is the international border of Vietnam and Cambodia. Just entering Cambodia. I think we'll pass through immigration now. So we got our exit entries done from Vietnam. This is the red one, exit. So visa. This is the application form for visa on arrival. Something like this. You have to fill all the basic details, and you'll get something like this for arrival card as well. So entered Cambodia now. We are in Cambodia officially. Passport is with the bus guy, still with him, and I don't know how they allowed us without our passport in hand. This is the bus. We have to get in the bus. I think we'll get the passport in the bus, hopefully. We are some 100 kilometers away from Phnom Penh. The bus is stopped at midway, and we found some interesting thing, like interesting food, not for me, for at least for them. So this. These are like, look, cockroaches, insects. See, you. नींबू वींबू दिया साथ में कीड़े मकोड़े खाने के. I will never eat this for sure. Reached Phnom Penh, so the bus stopped at a certain point. So from there our hotel is around 2-3 kilometers. So we are taking a tuk-tuk, just like India, and we are paying around $2 for this. That is expensive, but we don't have any other option. No internet here. I don't have any Cambodian SIM, so we can't book any Uber or Grab taxi. So we are at Genocide Museum now. And with me, Shruti is also here. She's my friend from Bangalore, and luckily we met here in Cambodia. She is traveling around Southeast Asia from last 3 weeks now. And from here, she will be traveling for 3 more weeks. So it was nice meeting her. And we'll be traveling here today for 1 day. Then tomorrow we'll be leaving for other places. The sad part about this place, no videography and photography. So I have to close this. So this is the place where they used to tie prisoners for interrogation, and then put their face in this pot. This is how they used to do this. You can read the stuff here. Pretty disturbing. Genocide Museum, which was formerly a high school, was used as a security prison S-21 by Khmer regime during 1975 to 1979. It was estimated that there were around 70,000 people who were imprisoned at this prison. The prisoners were repeatedly tortured and killed to get the information. Even though the vast majority of victims were Cambodian, some foreigners, including 488 Vietnamese, 31 Thai, one Laotian, one Arabian, French, British to American, and even some Indian and Pakistan were also imprisoned. Almost non-Cambodian had left the country by early May 1975 following an overland evacuation of the French embassy in truck. We are near the killing fields now, so you can skip the video if you want, because now the things will get little messy here and this can be a little depressing for you. So if you want to skip, you can skip. So this is the tower inside of killing field, which all the skulls which they found during the digging of the fields have been collected and stored in a vertical tables. So this is the place where all the trucks which used to bring the prisoners used to come here. It used to come around 2-3 times in a month. So this is the place where prisoners who arrived by trucks from the current Genocide Museum used to gather for execution. The number of victims executed per day was around 300. Yes, 300. This is the executioner's working office from where they ordered all the execution order. This is the chemical storage room where DDT was kept, which was spread on the dead bodies of victims after the execution. Here you can see the timeline of all the incidents that happened on the killing fields from around 1975 to the end of the Khmer regime. It was too horrifying to see all this picture, and we were amazed at how can somebody can do like this. In 1997, the Cambodian government asked for the UN assistance in setting up a genocide tribunal. It took them 9 years to agree to the shape and structure of the court, a hybrid of Cambodian and international law. Before the judges were sworn in 2006, the investigation judges were presented with the names of 5 possible suspects by the prosecution on July 18, 2017. On September 19, 2007, Neon Chia, a second-in-command of the Khmer regime and its most senior surviving member, was charged with the war crimes, crime against humanity. He faced Cambodian and foreign judges at the Special Genocide Tribunal and was convicted on 7 August 2014 and received a life sentence. Here you can see the tools which was used to execute the prisoners. One of the most depressing things was the executed were buried in mass grave in order to save ammunition. The execution were often carried out using poisons, spades, sharpened bamboo sticks. In some cases, the children, infants of the adult victim were killed by having their heads bashed up against the trunk of a chankiri tree, and then they were thrown in the pits alongside their parents. The rationale was to stop them growing up and take revenge of their parents' death. Some victims were required to dig their own grave. Their weakness often meant that they were unable to dig very deep. The soldiers who carried out the execution were mostly young men and women from peasant families. This is the stupa I showed you in the starting, which is filled with all the skulls of the victims they found while digging the graves. They have divided this according to the age limits. took around 450 bodies from this place. डाल दो एक के ऊपर एक. Mass grave of 166 victims without head. Okay.
लोगों ने अपने ये भी डाल रखे हैं, स्क्रंचीज भी लगा रखे हैं. लोगों ने अपने स्क्रंचीज भी लगा रखे हैं. बड़ा उन्हें देते मार डाल देते आर्मी में.
Killing tree against which executioner beat children. Okay. So like they used to carry children and throw them on the bottom of the tree to kill. And this is the grave of most of the children, like Moya's grave of more than 100 victim children and women. Majority were naked. Oh God. Chappal hai. So what happened whenever it rains? So sometime new bones arrive from the ground and then they collect again and show up here. There are few bones on the top.
ठीक है, तुम जानवर की हड्डी लग रही है वो तो.
So after exploring the killing fields, we left for our hotel, and on the way we saw this independent monument. Then we explored the market nearby our hotel and crashed for the day after having our dinner. So this was the end of the day 1 in Cambodia for us.